Yeah, we're about to go live.
Hey, you ain't slow down.
Act like you got them skate. 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 Go live, we're finna go live. 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 Go live, we're finna go live.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We back for another episode of Commitment Watch Live. We dropping the poll in the building, man. So, guys, let's get this thing rolling. Let me make sure we got a young man named Daughtry Richardson who is going to make his commitment today on Instagram. So we're going to check him out, man. We currently got 47 in the chat. Guys, give me a thumbs up. We got thumbs up right now. My bad. I was reading the comments. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good in the from the audio and visual. And if not, I can make some adjustments. But if not, we're gonna make this thing ride, man. So let's get this thing rolling. Like I said, we're not gonna last here long. You should see it pop up here in the chat. Hopefully, I got this poll thing working. I've been working on it. Lord knows, and we'll see how it is working. But anyhow. Daughtry Richardson is an offensive lineman out of Miami Central Senior High School, went to Miami Edison previous, and he's from Tallahassee, if I'm not mistaken, prior to that. So he's got some ties to Tallahassee. I see people on here. He's crystal ball to FSU and so forth. All right. Let me see. Let me go through some of these comments, man. I appreciate you guys jumping in the comment, but I'm trying to put this thing up here for this doggone poll if I can get that right. I hate stuff that doesn't work when it's supposed to be, but we're gonna get it right. Let me get this thing right here, man. All right, here we go. We got the poll open. It's open. It's running. So let's get it going. Let me see here. All right. Hopefully it popped into the chat. And anyhow, there we go. All right, so you can vote on this poll here. This is how you do it. You just simply type in, and I'll be the first one to do it, I guess. You can type in ! vote, and then A. Right, stands for Arizona State. M is for Miami. F is for Florida State, and K is for Kentucky. So I'm going to say ! vote, and I'm gonna go with M. Let's see how that works. Let's see if that pops in the chat. Pretty cool. But anyway, that's how I'm going for it. That's what I'm doing. You guys are more than welcome to do the same. Let's see how it looks. Again, you have to put the ! vote. All right, let me put my vote up here so you guys can see what I mean. All right, see it pops up. ! vote space M. All right, can't just put M or vote K. I know it's a little technical, but that's how that thing works, and so that's how we have to work it. Other than that, let's talk about this young man. Let me jump into his part. All right, there we go. There we go. It's rolling right now. It's rolling. I'm loving it. All right. So anyway, let's talk about the young man a little bit before he goes on at 3:00. I'm on the little chat. I'm looking for his stuff. He said he's going live, so we're going to see when he goes live. We'll definitely tap into that and make it happen. But anyhow, the vote lines are moving, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving that part. All right, we got 13 votes in so far. We got 8 for Miami, 4 for Florida State, and 1 for Kentucky. Nobody for Arizona State, 2 for Kentucky now. Nobody for Arizona State. So it is what it is, man. We're going to find out, man. But anyway, let me go through some of these chats as you guys are jumping these things through here. Some people are saying, let's say Richard Hall, he always in the building, man. I appreciate you, Richard, man. He says all about the you. I'm loving it. Somebody up here put, let me see here. Oh, here we go. Fresh says he's going to FSU. Doesn't make sense to watch. Man, we're here to celebrate some of these young men. Let's be honest with you. I'm a Canes fan. I have to say that. But I'm also here to celebrate these young men taking the next step to the next level, man. So we don't want to be like that, man. We don't want to be like that. All right. I understand we may not like Florida State. Some people may hate Florida State. But at the end of the day, I do want to celebrate these young men. That's why I do these as well. But anyhow, let me get into this part here. I'll let his huddle play and we can talk a little bit about him as well. So let me go ahead and flip this thing. Hopefully I got it right on this page, and let's see here. All right, here we go. So I got his highlight film up and ready to rock. We're gonna let that just play for a little bit while we are talking and let it go through. But anyhow, he is 6'4", 285 pounds, a 3-star out of Miami, Florida, goes to Miami Central Senior High School. He is the 60th ranked player in the state of Florida, and he is the 43rd offensive tackle, I guess, in the nation, 452nd player in the country. He's a big guy. He seems to be strong. As I looked at, I wanted to do a WRE on him this morning, but I just didn't have the time. I had to take care of a couple of things. But anyhow, I may end up doing it after this just to make sure. But like I said, he's a big time guy. He was at the Paradise Camp and so forth. And I was talking to my man Footballville, right? Streeter from Footballville. And had interviewed him a little bit, and he was talking about, liking the Miami Hurricanes, but he also talked a little bit about Kentucky. That's huge, right? He was talking about their facilities and so forth. So, guys, go check out that on Footballville if you haven't seen it. Go check out his film on Footballville if you have not seen it, just so you can kind of hear exactly what he's talking about. But he's a big-time guy. So that's where we are right now. We got nobody for Arizona State so far. We got 9 for Miami, 7 for Florida State, and 2 for Kentucky. We're going to find out. And this is why I like to do these, man, right? Because it is a little suspense in it, right? We get a chance to see where these young men are going to pick. This is no longer signing day, right? Signing day used to be the day where, you don't know where this cat going to go. You put the hats up there. So now it's commitment day. It is what it is, man. So that's where we are right now. But anyway, that's what it is. So we're going to find out here real quick. Hopefully we get an opportunity to see what he's going to do here in the future. Let me see. I'm trying to pull up. I'm just trying to monitor his IG to make sure when he goes live that we're on the same page and everything else. So he said he's going live at 3:00. So we're going to see here. But anyway, I got about 8 minutes. If you like, I can open up the phone lines. We can do that definitely. If you guys would like to call in, let's talk a little bit. Let's see what you got to say in regards to this young man and his commitment. Also know that I'm doing the show tonight for the Canes. I've got Miami Flow coming on tonight, which is great. This guy got an excellent show. They talk a lot about recruiting. There's all type of thing. He got all type of stuff going on. He got the Miami Flow Motion where he in the car driving and talking about hurricane stuff. I love that, man. I love when guys are creative and innovative with this stuff, man, because you have to be. But that's pretty cool where you got flow motion. I'm not coordinated enough to drive and talk like that. I've been wrecked out. Y'all be seeing Coach Hayes' doggone tow truck edition because I've been wrecked out so bad. Because I've been trying to look at the chat instead of looking at the road, and I've been to tow up somebody's car. So Lord knows I don't want to do that. So let me go down here, move this out the way. All right, so the phone lines here should be open. Let's open these things up. 321-328-8235. You guys are more than welcome to call in. Let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on. And we'll go from there. Let's see what we got going. Let me see here. Put this up here. All right. All right, so I want to hear your thoughts on it. Let me see here. What do we currently have going on right now? We have, what is that, 13 for Miami. We got 8 for Florida State and still 2 for Kentucky. That's pretty cool. So we see what it is. If you're just new to the chat, you're just jumping in. We got 109 in here. This is how you vote to see where he wants to go. You type in ! Vote, and then the letter that corresponds with the school. A is for Arizona State, M is for Miami, F is for FSU, and K is for Kentucky. So you guys can check that out, and we'll see what he's got going on. But anyway, guys, phone line is open. Call in. Everybody got something to say on here. Let's talk and see. Come on, especially right here. Come on, man. FSU Rose. You definitely got to be on the chat talking to me, man. You always in the building. Let me know what you think, man. Like everybody say he trended. He crystal balling towards Florida State. So I want to hear what he got going. At Florida State, I got to say, somebody says there's a constant sound break in your broadcast, Coach. I don't know. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know why that is. Sounds good on my side, but I'm not sure. All right, we got a call coming in. Here we go. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Tulsa, Oklahoma, man, but I'm from Miami. I'm a huge Miami fan. I have one question for you, bro. This is a long time listener, the first time calling.
Okay.
What is the obsession with old linemen out of the state of Florida? I don't get it because every old lineman that UM gets from Florida, they never pan out. That's even like they never pan out old linemen that we get from the state of Florida. So I don't get the obsession over kids from Florida that we go crazy over kids over Florida as old linemen because they never pan out. Like, why don't we go to the Midwest, Minnesota, Iowa, and get out? You know what I'm saying? Ohio. why don't we go other states to get old linemen instead of always relying on kids from Florida and they never pan out? Like even Donaldson, he didn't pan out. Even Kirkland, who went to Arkansas, he didn't pan. Like Eric Flowers, like they never live up to what y'all people think that they're gonna be. And
well, I gotta say this now. Flowers turned out pretty good. He actually got drafted before Duke Johnson. So, I mean, I understand what you're saying as a whole. I get it, right? So I get what you're saying as a whole. You know, it's always those one-off. You know what, man? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go back a little bit. I'm just speculating, man. Coaching down in that area, I have to say this, man. That is, and I think you have some validity to what you're saying, right? Because when we looked at the Brian McKinney's, I think he was out of Minnesota. We have some guys, but we are not truly known for offensive linemen, right? Just as a thumb, right? As a rule of thumb, we're just not known. We're known for the skill, guys, speed, agility, aggression. I have to say this, and I think it's a problem a lot of places. That I think it comes down to maybe even some of the coaching in part of it, right? That when they're in high school, they don't get a lot of the fundamentals of the coaching as they do maybe in the skill position. I know when I looked at a lot of coaches and I talked to a lot of coaches throughout the country, offensive line coaches I don't know what it is about that Big Ten area, you know what I mean, that Midwest, even that Texas area when it comes to linemen, man, they do a pretty good job with the coaching aspect.
Even out west, they do pretty good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get the obsession with Florida O-linemen, bro. Like, I really don't understand where people go all crazy over those, because they never pan out. Like, they never pan out for us. And
yeah, man, that's a great question. I mean, it's a great question. It's a great question when you
and I just like Darren Streeter. Like, I love Kingsville. I watch Kingsville all the time. But him and Ed, like, they got every player in the state of Florida as a 5-star. Like, that can't be possible. Like, everybody from South Florida is not a 4 or 5-star. You know what I'm saying? They be bumping, like they be boosting players up, and the players never tried to do nothing, bro. That frustrates the hell out of me when I see that. Like,
all right. So here's what I'm gonna say. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. What's your name again?
My name's Trail.
Trail. All right, Trail. Here's what I'm going to say. Tonight, I have a great show on tonight. I'm trying to monitor this and talk to you at the same time because Lord knows them guys come on, they just be posting stuff. Oh, okay. But anyway, no, you fine. You fine. Because you got about a 10-second delay from when I talk to you. But here's what it is, right? We're going to have a great show tonight. We're talking Canes football, but we're going to have a great show tonight because I got Miami Flo coming on. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. And we're going to talk about these recruits. We're going to probably delve into some of this star ranking too. And I understand what you're saying. Everybody is not a 4 or 5 star, but there are also a lot of 4 or 5 stars are not 4 or 5 stars.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of cats out here. Yeah, because they pass the eye test. They automatically 4 and 5 star in these cats. And like I said, I got a real issue with that, and I have to be honest with you, man. Street will be on my behind about that. I'm sorry, Street will be on my behind about that, man. He'd be like, why that make you so mad? Because at the end of the day, what happens is those young men get this star stuff, right, affects the kids a lot more even than it does the fans. That's how I look at this, right? And what happens is, and as a fan base, I'm kind of talking about what I'm gonna talk about later. We so wish-watching. I understand fans for fanatic. I get it. But, he's the best thing since da-da-da-da-da. When he come out and he doesn't pan out. And when he doesn't pan out, guess what we do? We bash the kid. Here's my prime example. Zach McLeod. We won't even call the kid name anymore. We call him 53 as a fan base.
Right.
So that's my thing. No, Edward Kim, he is not committed yet. We waiting on him to commit live on Instagram. I'm just waiting for his live feed to come on. I
don't mean to hold you, Coach Jerry, but I just want one thing. I just like when Darren Street was talking about Ja'Cory Harris, and he kept blaming the UM coaches. And I'm like, bro, Ja'Cory Harris was not good at Miami. This man threw slant balls like he was throwing a post. I never see somebody throw a slant, dig, corner, in route so soft than Ja'Cory Harris, but he would go in there and say the UM coaches ain't show do Ja'Cory Harris. No, Ja'Cory was bad, bro. He was not good at Miami, bro.
So here's the question. Hold on. But here's the question. Here's the question.
No.
But here's my question. When a guy in high school does what he did, and then he goes to college and you see such a big drop off. Here's the question. I always answer this question. I always say it's a 50-50 deal when it comes to guys. Are the coaches so stubborn that they're not willing to adapt to the talent? And the player has some owners too, because they have to adapt to the coach. So I always call that a 50-50. I always call it a 50-50 deal. But if you listen to that interview he talked about what they were sold on. They were sold on being a spread team. And that's what he came up on, right? And so then when you get there, he's an under the center team. Right, up on the center, two back, and so forth.
But a spread don't make you But a spread don't make you play as a spread doesn't cause you to be inaccurate, throw interception on a lawful ball when you should bullet it in there. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that has nothing to do with a spread or a pro style, an option. That has nothing to do with nothing. That's just him not being good, bro. Like, he was just not. I don't know.
You got to go check that interview a little bit more. I'm with you. You got to check that interview just a tad bit more, because he talked about being injured in there too when he was making those throws. So it's a little bit more detail in there, though. But I do appreciate you, man. I got to run, but I appreciate you calling in, man. Thank you so much, man. All right. All day, man. Appreciate you. All right, real quick. We right at 3:02. I don't know. Let's go. I'm trying to see what he gonna do when he gonna go live. There we go. Lord, that boy about to get me. I might have to take him off because they about to get me for copyright with the music. They about to get me for copyright with the music, guys.
I say 5 for you.
Let's go. Hurry up with your votes, guys. Put it in right now. I got to cut it off when he get ready to vote, when he get ready to do it.
Y'all fucking with the boy right now. I'm fuck with it. I say 5 plays, then I say... Y'all, we gonna wait a little bit, but we finna get it knocking soon. I'm gonna find out soon.
Y'all see, I just posted that thing. Coheed football in the building. We watching. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see this. Hey, I see.
Cut the phone line off. I don't know why he clicking like that. I think he's stalling Haitian Ella because he's just trying to get the views up. But this is why I try to get guys to come on the show like this, man. We got to get the guys to come on the show. We can interview them so it's just not so stale. You know what I mean? He's a young man. He want to get it done. I got it. So hold on. Where you go? Calvin M said he got on 10. It's state. I don't know what it is. Let me refresh the page just to make sure in case I missed something. He ain't live no more. What's going on here, man? Come on, Daughtry. Don't do us like this. Those are all his pictures from his visits. Man, what this man on? He ain't live no more, fellas. Man, this is what it's all about, man. This social media presence guy. I know older guy like us, we want to know what it is right away, man. But these shorties, man, with this social media, bro. Y'all let me know if he live on his Instagram. I'm refreshing it. I'm not sure what he's doing. They say his stream went out. Okay. Well, we here. I'm gonna keep refreshing. Y'all let me know quickly in the thing if it popped back up. I'm gonna be watching it too here, so I'm watching it from this side. But anyway, I cut the phone line off right quick because I didn't want to interrupt anybody while he was coming back on. That's why we got to get these shorties to come do it on Coach Hayes Football Live so we could have this thing set up. We could interview him, talk to his parents, all that good stuff, man. So let's start getting these cats to do that, man. Too Tall say he from the crib, so he going to the U. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see here. That boy got to up his Wi-Fi or something, man. What's going on here? But anyway, we in the building. Like I said, he's a big guy, man. There's a lot going on with it. He's from Tallahassee. He's from Tallahassee. Glenn Salt said, that's what yours is doing, Coach. What is mine doing? Somebody said he ain't from Tallahassee. I'm sorry. Y'all be moving so fast. I thought he was from Tallahassee. Hurricane Miller said he ain't from Tallahassee. I don't know where he's from, man, if you want to know the truth. But I thought he was lived in Tallahassee, played there for a little bit. Then he came down. He was at Edison for a while. I think he was down at Edison. Now he's over at Miami Central. So, all right, let me see here. Christian Ball said, Coach, he's projected to be offensive tackle or somewhere else on the line. Yeah, I've heard a little bit about him trying to become a guard. I mean, some people thinking he's going to be a guard. Whatever. FSU Rose say Jit from Tallahassee. Kurt Maynard said that McDonald's Wi-Fi is sketchy. I'm trying to tell you, boy, if you don't spend at least $30 in McDonald's, you get the crappy Wi-Fi. They give you a special code. You know what I mean? If you go to McDonald's and buy a couple. Man, Happy Meals don't even look the same anymore, man. I'm telling you, McDonald's look way different. But anyway, I'm trying to find out, man. I don't know what's going on. This is why I want these shorties to try and come on here, man, so we can have this thing smooth. Because it's a big day for them. That's how I look at it, right? It's a huge day for them. And by being such a big day for them, man, I want them to have it right. It don't have to be just on, Instagram or whatever. But let's look at this poll right quick where we stand on this poll. Where we stand on the poll. Do I say pause right there, guys? All right. So this poll right now, we got Miami has 11. Florida State has 8. Kentucky has 2. There's nothing for Arizona State right now. That's amazing. Got nothing in the building for Arizona State. Central say he's from Shine says he's from Jersey originally. Well, this kid must have been in the military. His parents must be in the military with all this moving he got going on. Christopher Wright says, I wish him the best, love to you, but we have a lot of cats like him. We need day one starters. It's funny you say that. Chris, I hope to God you tune in tonight to the Hurricane Show at 6:30, man. Please tune in because me and Miami Flo are going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the recruits that we currently have, the 5 that we have right now, the future recruits, and how that's looking. Glenn Salt, you the only one saying this, Glenn. Said your sound is cutting out. Everybody else say I'm good. Let me get a real quick. Everything sound good. Glenn, it might be on your side, man. You might have that Daughtry Richardson Wi-Fi. Okay, I knew it was something like that. Yeah, Dave Warrior says dad was in the military. I knew it was something. Hey, y'all tough out here, Calvin. Y'all tough. Y'all tough. All right, Kirk said he need to come to Lexington. Man, hey, Kentucky bringing it up. I had to say, man, Kentucky doing some good things out there. All right, everybody else said it sounds good to me. So for Glenn, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know why it's doing that for you, man, but everybody else said the sound is good. So I think that's just on your Wi-Fi deal. But come on, Daughtry, what you doing, man? It ain't that hard to fire up the Wi-Fi again, is it? These cats here, boy. I'm ready to celebrate whatever it's gonna be. Again, like I said, I want to do these. I'm gonna do more of these, but I wanted to celebrate. I want to celebrate, like I said, the young men just getting an opportunity, man, to pick a college they want to go to, and so that's what it is, man. Right now. I tried to check my little Instagram, it ain't popped back up yet, so. Man, I thought we'd be on and off of here by now, bro. Anyway, while he doing all that, I guess I might as well open the phone lines back up. Let's get that thing going, man. There's somebody who want to call in, but knowing I have to cut you off if he does pop up. 321-328-8235. Go ahead and call in and let me know what you think about this young man. Where should he go? What's your thoughts on it and everything else, man? GLC say Glenn got that hold up right here. Glenn got that poor little Timmy Wi-Fi. Hey, I used to have that poor little Timmy Wi-Fi till I had to go slap off on Spectrum, boy. They sent about 6 dudes out here, man, and like 3 trucks. Bergie, what's up, man? Say, what's up, coach? We waiting on this young man to commit. We're going to see what he going to do, but his Wi-Fi was kind of sketchy. Y'all do me a favor. Keep a track on where he is. Let me know. He may have switched over to Twitter. I don't know. He more than welcome to come on Coach Hayes right now. I'll patch him in, and we'll get that thing going. We got a phone line calling in right now. Let's see here. Call and talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
Coach Hayes, this is Dave Warrior.
What's up with you, Dave Warrior? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Been following your show for a while. First time caller. Just want to say congrats. Keep up the good work. Keep us informed. Keep everybody on track.
Appreciate it.
This situation with Daughtry Richardson, if he doesn't come to Miami, we're not missing out on much. He's a good kid, everything, but we got some dudes on our O-line. I think our O-line is going to be the most improved part of the team this year. I think we overemphasize O-lineman. But you got to realize O-line is a position that takes some time in the development. Usually it takes guys 2 to 3 years to get ready to play at this high level. So O-lineman is kind of hard to find. And we do have some guys. We just got to get them developed. And I think this year is going to show the improvement that everybody made from last year to this year.
Right. So here's my only question I'm going to ask you about this Dave Warrior. So remember, the guys that, like you just said, it takes time, right? And so I'm not worried about this year or even next year. And the reason I say that, remember, he's only a senior, going to be a senior. So he still has another year of high school. So we won't even see him until another 2 years. Do we have to focus on, and remember, when I say see him, like I said, I don't even know if he'll play his first year, but do we have to stock the stable to keep the thing going? And we have to start recruiting guys like this now. And I want you to tune in tonight. I'm trying not to bring up his name to flip Carswell simply because that's a whole nother issue. But we're going to dive deep into that tonight at 6:30 for the Canes show with Miami Flow. So I don't want to go too far. But do you think that we need to really start recruiting guys for the old offensive line now? Because I think a lot of time when people hear recruiting, they think, oh, he committed and he's going to be an immediate impact.
No. So immediate impact, you find in every cycle, we probably get 3 or 4 guys that are going to be immediate impact. And that's taking 25 guys. So everybody, all positions take time to develop, right? I played Division I college baseball. When I got there, it was
Dave, I'm sorry, Dave. He just jumped. Dave, I apologize. He just jumped back on live. So what I would like to do is, you can stay on the line if you like or whatever, or call right back in. But I want to go ahead and listen to him, all right? Sorry about that, Dave, but I want to make sure make it happen.
No. Yeah. Going up. Yo. Y'all can hear me?
No, let's not play music. Don't play music. I gotta mute him if he play music, dog. If he play music, I gotta mute him. They'll bang my head on his YouTube.
Cal. Our boy's good.
Hit that vote, guys.
Watch out, Andy. Watch out.
Let's get that last vote.
And you don't got to get out to the cell, bro. Like you feel me?
What's that? He got on Dickie like he coming to the U.
What up, Cal? What up? This Central out here. Yeah, he got another 50 out.
Oh Lord, this shorty with this dog on Wi-Fi, man. What y'all boys on, man? We got 243 in the chat. Y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We trying to drop all the commitment watches we can while we doing this thing, man. See, these just be playing, dog. I ain't gonna lie. As a coach, I get hot about this, right? You know what I mean? Like, you want to do your commitment. I get it, man. I hope it's just some technical difficulties, man. They're not just playing around. I'm gonna leave it right there. Y'all boys let me know what the deal is, because I'm getting a little hot right now around the collar, man. He lost connection again. I'm about to message this cat. Hey, dog, come on, Coach A-Li, I got you. All right, he say off again, man. I supposed to have been out of here. We got 241 in the chat. That's exciting, bro. I'm super excited about that. But anyway, don't miss tonight at 6:30. What is evening, rather? 6:30. Myself, Miami Flow's going to be on there. The phone line's going to be open. We're going to start talking about the recruiting, the class of 2022 recruiting, where we are right now with our 5 commits kind of compared to everybody else, as well as the future commits, maybe who we should be targeting or who is being targeted. So make sure if you're not a subscriber out of these 241, I guarantee all 241 of you guys on here right now and ladies are not subscribers. Hit the button. It's free. It's free. It costs you absolutely nothing. Just take your phone, right? Because you're probably watching like this. Turn it this way. And you see a little button say subscribe. Just hit that button. Just right there. Just click that button. And it costs you absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Hurricane Millie, you shut up. I was he using the church Wi-Fi across the street from Central. Hey, if you got to get it, dog, you got to get it. Let me just tell you, it is what it is, man. Yeah, made a day warrior, man. I'm sorry I had to cut you off like that, but like I said, you could have stayed on the line. I wanted to see, because sometimes the guys just say something quick. Yeah, I'm going here, and I didn't want to miss it. That was the whole purpose of this deal. But matter of fact, I'm finna message him right now. Y'all finna watch me message this cat right now. Finna message him. Hey, man, bring that thing to Coach A-Li. What's up, man? We got good Wi-Fi. Oh, y'all can't see what I'm typing. We got great Wi-Fi on the Coach Hayes football show. You are more than welcome. Hold up. To join us to commit. Currently got 241. I'm finna tell them we got 400 in the chat. So y'all go get your grandmama and everything else. I'm gonna tell them we got 400 in the chat. We got 400 in the chat waiting on you. All right, let me see if I can scroll this up so you guys can see it. Y'all can't see it. Just trust me. It'll come up there. Y'all will see it. Let's get it. That boy say he got that Wi-Fi from Central across the street. They're from the church across from Central. What's up, man? We got great Wi-Fi on Clay Football Show. You are more than welcome to come join us to commit. We got 400 in the chat waiting on you. Let's get it. I'm going to send that boy a message. I just sent that thing. You see it right here. You see it. It is what it is. Let me get off this message for y'all see something y'all ain't supposed to see. Oh, he back live again. All right, here we go. Oh, Lord, the music. I got to talk over the music. That boy trying to get me. I can't do that, man. Listen, Wi-Fi be on your neck, boy. Oh, Lord, I got to do a little talking, man, but I don't want to miss it. I had to be honest, y'all. This is a little painstaking right now, guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what we waiting on? Let's get this thing rolling.
How are you?
All right, here we go. I'm making some noise just because. All right, here we go.
I want to thank everybody for coming out here and stuff. Y'all feel me? I appreciate it. That's a lot of love from all y'all. But, I mean, let's get into it, though. First, I'd like to thank God for everything that he blessed me with, though so far, which I'm very grateful to be where I am today. The opportunity to play college football has always been a dream of mine, and I'd like to thank all the coaches who recruited me throughout the process. Like Coach Wolf, Coach Cab, I want to appreciate all y'all. Okay, I would like to thank my mom, my world, my rock, my queen, my everything. I still ask God why he took you, but I understand it was your time. I'm very sad that you couldn't see this day, but I understand you smiling from above. It makes me sick that you couldn't come see me commit today. You were my world. You were my world. You were my world you were my world. When I lost you, I lost myself. Till this day, I still push because I'm the man now, and I must take care of the girls just how you would want me to. I just want to say thank you, Ma, and I love you, and I miss you. I would also like to thank my dad for everything he done for me. This man right here, I swear to God, if I ain't have him, I would have been done. Football, that wouldn't even come true. I swear to God, if I ain't have him, I would have been doing down the wrong path. I promise you, I appreciate you and I love you so much. I would also like to thank my dad for everything he done for me, all the sacrifices he made, and all the nights we shedded tears together. My freshman year, I was honestly lost. I didn't know my next move nor step until my pops came into my life, and he showed me the way. He pushed me to be the best. He physically and mentally prepared me for everything in life. I could never forget about him. All I can say is thank you for everything. There's no other way I can pay you back. The recruiting process has been a long but joyful time in my life. The relationships I developed with coaches and other athletes along the way are some that I have for a lifetime. I want to thank all the schools who offered me the opportunity to play at the next level. I appreciate all y'all for believing in me. Lastly, I'd like to thank my new home, Miami Central High School, the community, my teammates, and my coaches for great support during my process. But with that being said, I'm proud to announce that I will be coming back home and committing to the University of Florida State.
There it is. There it is. FSU. Oh, boy. What y'all got to say about it? Hey, the man made his decision. You got to respect it. You got to love it. It is what it is, man. I appreciate it. Let's hit him off. All right, I'm happy for him, man. Like I said, this show for me, I'm gonna mute this piece out because I don't think he's gonna talk anymore. But I'm gonna open this phone line. It's back open, guys. You're more than welcome to call back in because I know they probably be playing some music. But like I say, I'm on here to let these kids get an opportunity to just kind of showcase their talent, get it out there, man. So wish them nothing but the best. You know what I mean? Hey, the Seminoles beat us out. If we are Hurricane fans, they beat you out. You know, I definitely want to jump into this tonight. So guys, please, 6:30, be on there, man. We're going to talk about it. Phone lines open, guys. Somebody call in. Let us make this thing happen, man. Call in. Daughtry Richardson decided to go to Florida State. I don't know why he said the University of Florida State. I'm going to say, I got to say my jab. That's what is that kind of education he going to get? It's going to be the University of Florida State. So FSS, UFS. Anyway, guys, call in real quick. I'm going to be on about 2 more minutes. And let's make this thing happen, man. So I'll be on about 2 more minutes. He coming back home. He said he coming back home to Florida State. Yes. So, like I said, I guess he's from Tallahassee, or he spent a lot of time in there. You know, if you're a military guy, at some point you move around a lot. You still got to call someplace your home, man. But anyway, I am happy for him. I don't want to belabor the point. If I don't get a call here in the next, I guess, 2 minutes or whatever, I'll cut this off and we'll end this thing and we'll get ready for the show tonight. Well, here we go. I think that's who I think it is. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
Kevin, Dallas, Georgia. How you doing this afternoon, Coach?
I'm doing good, Kevin. How are you, man? This is for those that don't know, this is Poor Little Timmy's lawyer, guys.
And along those lines, Coach, I saw as far as a gentleman posting some disparaging remarks in reference to LP Timothy's Wi-Fi. And once again, we're not holding back as far as cease and desist. So, if for whatever reason, you want to go where some have gone before and you want to receive your paperwork, I have no problem as far as disseminating paperwork on the weekend. But in reference to Mr. Richardson, Coach, I kind of felt he was going to FSU. Mm-hmm. But the one thing that you and I spoke about months ago, and it's that when it comes to the state of Florida, and as far as high-end recruits, whether it's in the trenches, as well as, quote, skill positions, the next, as far as the classes of 22 and 23, it's going to have to be boom or bust. So, I mean, as far as when Florida State, University of Miami, as well as University of Florida do what they have to do as far as in-state, things are going to be well. Mm-hmm. I understand as far as, hey, all of us having our allegiances as far as in-state schools. But the thing is, when the in-state schools are doing well, hey, the state is doing well. But unfortunately, when in-state young men head to Ohio State, University of Alabama, etc., then, hey, things aren't going to be well in-state.
No, that's true, man. That's true. And I have to say this, and we brought this up before, Kevin, too, man. As much as, Hurricane fans don't like Florida State and Florida, but once all three of those programs get back to their greatness, it changes the whole it changes the landscape of college football, believe it or not. It really does. And the reason being it was so big was because they all affected different conferences, right? At the time, Florida was an SEC. This was the time, right? So Big East and then ACC. That was huge right there because you had three schools in the same state, but all different conferences at that time. So therefore, it really affected the landscape of college football. But we got to get back to all three states creating those rivalries and everything else because it does great just for the game of football, man. You know what I mean? We got to stop losing our kids outside our state lines. I keep saying that, man.
And one other thing briefly, Coach, is in reference to the trenches. And the one thing that and I think as far as some of the viewers as well as the listeners have to be made aware of, is that the game is won in the trenches. If you're not 2 and 3 deep on the O line, 2 or 3 deep in the D line, you are done.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right, man. You're right. You got to be able. I said this the other day. I think I was on Footballville when I said this. You have to be able to run the football. All this passing and throwing around the yard is beautiful. It looks great. It's sexy to the fans. But from a coach's perspective and being on the sideline, if you can't run the ball and control the clock, you don't have a chance. Yeah, you'll win some games. Don't get me wrong. You'll win some games. But if you can't control the rock by the ground attack, then you don't have a chance to win at the big stage. And that's just what it is. But, Kevin, I appreciate you. I'm about to jump off of this thing. It's right at 3:30, and we're going to make it happen, man. So I appreciate you, Kevin, definitely.
Thank you, Coach. Hey, look forward to tuning in this evening.
Definitely, man. Appreciate you. All right, man. So real quick, before I get out of here, we got 159 in the chat. Guys, do me another quick favor. CoachHatesFootball.com. Jump on there. Just join the mailing list. It's being revamped right now as we speak. We got some people working on it. We're going to get it back up. We're going to do a lot of things that we do on YouTube that I'm going to try and do on the website where we can do a little more stuff where we don't have to worry about copyright strikes and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, with all that being said, I appreciate you. See you guys in exactly 3 hours. All right. On the same channel, Miami Flow will be on there. We're going to talk and we're going to break it down. And we're going to talk a little bit about recruiting, where we are, the stages we're in, and everything else. Yes, I'm happy for them too, guys. Again, I appreciate it. Thanks again, Chris. I thank you, man. It says, thanks, Coach. Nice show. Way to run the program while Wi-Fi got sorted. Adios, Canes. Go. Oh, Lord. Go Noles. I feel you. It is what it is, baby. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you literally in 3 hours. Peace.